Jenny, and I am the children's instructor and the maternity instructor for the Photographer's Element, and I'm excited to come to you today and just share a little bit about 17 Hats, one of my all-time favorite products and workflow options for photographers and small businesses. And this is...
Hi, I'm Megan. I do customer service for the Photographer's Element. I'm also a photographer and a crazy mother.
Yes. I remember introducing Megan to 17 Hats and telling her, oh my gosh, this is going to change your world, because the workflow options, the way it's all just in one place is so amazing. And what's your favorite part of it?
Well, of course, me being me, Jenny sent me the message about 17 Hats. Of course, I trust Jenny in all things life, but I thought, how could this be any better than what I do now, which, sad enough to say, was not as much as I should have been doing. So I tried it out, and I was so surprised that just the absolute ease of use, how streamlined everything was. I mean, life is so chaotic at home, and business, kids, husbands, everything, things just fall through the crack. And with 17 Hats, things were so easy. It was like a couple clicks of the mouse and boom, all that information was sent to my client. All of it was there ready for me to see. I mean, it just made my life so much easier.
So much easier.
And made it so much nicer for my clients because there was no lag in communication, just boom, right to them.
You got it taken care of. And I remember I was searching around high and low for something that would help me with my workflow. Being a do-it-yourselfer, obviously, with all these hats we wear, which I guess is the whole point of 17 Hats, is that, I was trying to figure it out and do it all on my own, trying this program and that program, having several different programs that I was trying to run for my emails and my questionnaires and my invoicing and all of that. So I was searching for something that would just keep that all in one place. I purchased several different products, and nothing was is user-friendly, is right at your fingertips, and innovative as 17 Hats was. And I remember trying it out the first time and getting everything figured out in there, and the thing that I fell in love with right off the bat was the option to save templates for your invoices, for your questionnaires, for your contracts, for your emails, for all of it. You could save it ahead of time, and then as you're sending it out, you can personalize it. So it was great to be able to put my client into the computer, into 17 Hats, put their information there, then go through, send them an email, send them their contract, send them their invoice for their session, all at one time in one place, and I never forgot anything.
Exactly. I've tried several different products myself too, and I found that my favorite thing about one of my favorite things with 17 Hats is the fact that as you go through the different tabs, they actually go in the order that you normally would utilize when you were sending all this stuff out to your client. So I like that I can look through, and there's multiple ways for me to kind of figure out if I missed a step. My favorite thing, obviously, I'm sure I'll talk more about it, is I love the workflow option. I can go in and all the things ahead of time, I went in and set it up. So an email welcoming my client and telling them how excited I am about their session, an invoice to get sent out to them. Do I need to send them an existing client questionnaire or a new questionnaire? The model release, the portrait contract, all of these things, and I can just have it all done. And whether or not I choose it to automatically send it to them or not, it pops right up. I can either have it automatically sent as soon as I initiate the workflow, or I can go in and pick and choose which questionnaire I want to send. Boom, push it, that email template comes up. I go ahead and make sure everything looks good. Boom, send it right away to them, and then everything else just kind of goes right to them. And it's great because it just pops up in their inbox. They fill it out, and then it comes right back up to me. A copy is sent to the client. A copy is there for me to keep on record, and it just makes life easy.
So
and you know what?
Easier.
Life just, there should be something that is just...
to makes it easier.
There should be something in life that's easy.
And that's the thing, is that, when you're trying to do all these different things, trying to keep track of all this, it was just exhausting and overwhelming. So having something like this that really streamlines it for you, and the thing about it is that it's really easy to use. It's not complicated. Most of it is pretty common sense, and any questions you might have, they are great. Their customer service is great about answering questions, referring you to resources, whatever it is that you need. And while it does take time to get it set up right off the bat, it is so worth it. So totally worth it. Once you're all set up, you never even have to think about it again.
Exactly. And even though, like Jenny said, it does take a little bit of time to get set up, but the learning curve on it is like absolutely zero. It is so user-friendly, and like she said, and Jenny had told me that they all the time are constantly getting feedback from us as clients for them, and trying to make 17 Hats better and better, so that way if there's ever a time where you feel that a feature is missing, they really listen to that communication that comes in and really change the product so it fits perfectly for what the feedback that they're getting for, exactly what we need as clients as well, which is great.
It's great, and you don't have to wait forever. They're doing it really quickly. I remember I was part of the first test group to really start trying out 17 Hats, where they hadn't gotten all the kinks worked out, and they were looking for feedback and that kind of thing. And then just in a matter of months, they were rolling out new features all the time, making it better and better and better, and even more user-friendly, and even more a standalone product that you could use for everything you could possibly think of in your small business, and really not just for photographers, wouldn't you say?
Oh, definitely. Anybody who's got like a home-based business or anything that's even multiple employees, everybody can use it. And we're photographers, so we talk about it, but I could see anybody up to like hairstylists, interior designers, anything like that. It just streamlines everything. So if you've got multiple things that you're sending out to clients, and even depending on what type of email that you use, it can import your email in there, so you can see that that communication come back and forth from your clients right there in there, and it notifies you of everything.
Right, not having to check your other accounts to see if you got an email. It comes right there for you.
And I hate that. I hate searching around being like, did it get sent to me on Facebook? Did it send to me an email?
Right.
Where's all this information that I have? And 17 Hat just pulls it all together. I mean, I'm actually excited for tax season this year.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's organized.
Here we go. Let's just open up 17 Hats and file those taxes. No more April 20th at 12
deadline.
12 p.m. 12 a.m. I'm sending it in.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. So if you were going to ask me if I would recommend 17 Hats, it would be an oh yeah. Absolutely. It has changed everything for me in the side of business, especially as artists and photographers we hate. It kind of makes that side of it much more doable and actually kind of fun. I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. I enjoy it. And I feel pretty awesome and professional. And I look professional too. That's the other side of it. My clients are getting professional emails and contracts and questionnaires and all of that. So they can really feel confident in my service as well.
I agree. I would definitely recommend this to anyone that I know, regardless of photography or not. It just is a great way to have a professional front to your business and to be able to send all that information to your clients and just keep everything in one place. I mean, again, workflows. We would totally recommend it to anyone that we know.
Anyone at all.
I love 17 Hats so much that I would marry it.
I love 17 Hats so much that if it had legs, I'd give it my pants.
I love 17 Hats so much that if it was a food, I would eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and midnight snack.
I love 17 Hats so much that I have 17 hats for my hats.
I love 17 Hats so much, I would name my dog, cat, horse, bunny, and the 26 chickens I have in my backyard 17 Hats.
I love 17 Hats so much, they should name a drink after it.
I love 17 Hats so much, they should name a city after it.
I love 17 Hats so much, I'm going to name my firstborn after it.
I love 17 Hats so much, they should make a hair product named after it to fix our hair after all this 17 hatting we've been doing.